that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band.
With your
hey,
trombone
Mr.
and
Miller,
saxophone,
what a
you can
swing
hear it
that
all
you bring to
through
the
the
band.
With your
hey,
trombone
Mr.
and
Miller,
saxophone,
what a
you can
swing
hear it
that
all
you bring to
through
the band.
With your
hey,
trombone
Mr.
and
Miller,
saxophone,
what a swing that you bring to the band.
With your
hey,
trombone
Mr.
and
Miller,
saxophone,
what a swing that you bring to the band.
With your
hey,
trombone
Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller.
Hello, it's Mr. Courtney here again. In this final session on Mr. Miller, we will be turning our 3 rhythms into melodies that we can perform on our keyboards. So, with that in mind, you'll need to be sitting in front of a piano or keyboard for this session. If you're using a keyboard app, you might find it helpful to have it set up on a separate device so the screen is nice and clear for you to see. To start, we are going to quickly recap our 3 rhythms. Don't worry about setting up your percussion instruments this week, we can simply clap the rhythms through. Here's our first rhythm. Remember its swung feeling? Let's listen. Over to you. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. Your turn. Your turn. Excellent. On to our second rhythm, the one with our long 4-beat semibreves and 2-beat minims. Let's listen. Your turn now. Keep your hands together when you clap the long notes so that you're used to the length. My turn first. Here we go. Your turn. Your turn. Our third and final rhythm is our Hey, Mr. Miller. Let's listen. What a swing that you bring to the band. What a swing that you bring to the band. Over to you. Remember, you can sing or clap the final part of the rhythm. My turn first. What a swing that you bring to the band. Your turn. What a swing that you bring to the band. Your turn. Well done. Okay, moving on. We're going to introduce the stave. Some of you will have seen this before and may even know how it works, but let's start at the beginning to make sure we're all on the same page. These 5 lines are called the stave, and put simply, it's where the notes live. Think of it like a ladder. The higher up we climb on the ladder, the higher the pitch, and the lower we descend, the lower the pitch. Some of the notes we use are very high or low, and they actually go off the stave. We give these notes extra steps or extra rungs on the ladder. These are called ledger lines. So, let's look at some of the notes we'll be using today. This is C, and is the lowest note we'll be using. See how it's fallen off the stave and has its own ledger line? Go ahead and play a C when you found it on your keyboard. Next is D. This one is hanging off the bottom of the stave. It almost looks like a droplet of water about to fall. Think droplet D to help you remember. Play a D when you're ready. E is up next, sitting firmly on the bottom line of the stave. Have a go when you found it on your keyboard. Our next note is F, in the first space up from the bottom. That can help us remember what it looks like. Think first space F. Play F when you're ready. And our final note for today is G. This lives on the second line. Play a nice long G. Well done. Feel free to rewind and practice this as much as you want before moving on. So here we can see our original rhythm, rhythm 1, now turned into a melody. Remember, we read it exactly the same as we did last week, from left to right. The beats are written underneath, so you can see how the rhythm is broken up. Let's watch the video to see how it works when played on a keyboard.
C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 C.
Over to you. Don't worry if you find it a little tricky at first. It can be hard to move quickly between the different pitches, especially when the music is as fast as Mr. Miller. If you can, try to look ahead a little to see when the changes are coming up. I'll call out the notes as well to help you. Feel free to have as many goes on this as you want. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn.
C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 C. Your turn. C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 C. C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 C. Your turn. C, 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 F, F, G, 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 C, 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 C.
Phew, that moved fast, didn't it? Well, good news. Our second melody is our long note melody. We've got more time to look ahead in this one. Again, you can see how our original rhythm, rhythm 2, translates into the melody below it. Let's watch to see it in practice.
G, G, F, G, E, G, G, F, G, E.
Your turn next. Remember to hold the long notes on for their full length. Just like before, I'll call out the notes to help you. My turn first.
G, G, F, G, E. Your turn. G, G, F, G, E. G, G, F, G, E. Your turn. G, G, F, G, E.
Well done. Happy with how it's sounding? Remember, you can always rewind for another go. On to our final melody. This one moves fast again, so you may find it helpful to use different fingers for different notes. Don't forget to hold the first G on for 3 whole beats. Let's watch.
G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band. What a swing that you bring to the band.
Your turn. There are two versions here. If you're feeling more confident with where the notes are on the keyboard, by all means have a go at playing the second half of the melody. That's the lower part. Otherwise, we'll be focusing on the top part and singing our What a swing that you bring to the band. My turn first. Here we go.
G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band. Your turn. G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band. G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band. Your turn. G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band.
Well done. If you're happy with how it's sounding, we'll move on to the final steps. Just like with our rhythms last week, we're now going to play all three melodies back to back. I'll play them all three once and then count you in for your turn. I will continue to shout out the notes to help you if you get a little lost. Here we go.
C, 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 F, 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 G, 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 C, 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 G, G, F, G, E, G, G, E, F, G. What a swing that you bring to the band. Get ready, your turn next. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 F, 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 G, 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 C, 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 G, G, F, G, E, G, G, F, G. What a swing that we bring to the band.
Excellent. The final step is to hear how these melodies sound when layered one on top of another. Watch and listen to how they all fit together, and when you're ready, feel free to join in with any of the three melodies on your keyboard. When you've finished a melody, try switching to a different one. Have fun. Here we go. Fantastic work, well done. We hope you've enjoyed this Mr. Miller project. Why not try performing the whole thing to people at home? Be sure to check out our website and YouTube channel where you can find more music making activities to try at home. Bye for now.